right, we back. We back. We finna change the transmission, not transmission fluid, differential fluid. But if you see in the previous video, I changed this fluid out. I don't see any leaks. This is the oil from when I had cleaned it. I don't see any leak from it at all. It's still oily just because it's the oil. Other than that, I don't see any leaks from the differential pinion seal. We're gonna go and change this because they sent me some of this Lucas oil. I had got a refund for this oil, but they still sent it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just replace it. Just because this is pretty much free. This is I think I got this for $32 on eBay. Everywhere else it was like you paying $40 off the rip. But literally after I ordered it, they canceled the order. I'm like, okay, damn, I needed this. So, oh, this says 1 quart. I thought it was 2 quarts. Because 1 quart is like smaller than this, but I had to go get some more oil for this. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna go ahead and end up changing this out. I'll probably just get another one of these. I thought it was 2 quarts this whole time. But this is the oil you need. I recommend this. Don't get no cheap oil like the oil that's in here, that little green oil. It's still good, but we're gonna replace it. Also, hopefully I can hear my copyrighted music in the background. But what was I about to say? You can actually mix this with the oil that's in there. I believe it says it on here. There it is. It says safely blends with other gear oil, synthetic or petroleum. So it gotta be synthetic or petroleum. It'll mix with it. It'll safely blend it. But all we gotta do is get these bolts off, drain it, put our new gasket on, and then the fill is on the back end, but I'll show y'all that. So right now I'm just going through with this right now because the power tool won't get it off. Just to loosen them, then I'll use my power tool here. And once again, the spot's so small I can't even record really. Let's see. Yeah, did it turn it? Yeah, there we go. I run out of WD-40, so it's a little harder. But y'all see, I get the point. I'm gonna take it off with the power drill next. So it actually is just a 1/2. It doesn't take a 12 millimeter, just specifically a 1/2. As you can see, nothing more, nothing less. So after you loosen all the bolts, you just want to go ahead and zip them all out. Pretty much the bottom ones, because it'll start leaking out there first. Make sure you got your oil drain or your oil pan or pan in general to drain your fluid. And just make sure and look how the markings and everything is done. You got those up there as well. Let's go ahead. There was something else I meant to mention, but I can't remember at the moment. Try to record some. Man, it smells bad. Hold on. Try to be careful. I'm recording with one hand right now. Smell like metal gears, and I'm just trying to put my screws out the way. I'm gonna spray my screws down. So I'm trying to just pry it. Yeah, they just changed this stuff, man. So this is only 10,000 miles old of fluid, but we're gonna put some better fluid in there. I hear it. I'm not sure about that. I ain't gonna say too much, but y'all get the gist. Use a flathead to pry it up. Simple as that. So I got it off. I removed 2 more screws. The top, I'm gonna leave those up there for now. But as you see, I got my whole flathead under there. It's leaking out, so I'm gonna let it leak out like that. And then once again, see my whole flathead is going up under there now. You don't want to move every screw out because as you see, it's coming out. My bad. So you don't want to remove all the screws out because it's going to come out the corners and it'll just kind of be sporadic and stuff. So just do it like that. I'm gonna let it leak out. This is really like a 30. Man, if you got a lift kit, if you're in a shop, man, this is like a 20-minute job, bro. Straight up 20 minutes at most. Since I ain't never taken my car to a shop unless I got to, we gonna do it the long way or the cheapest way possible or the more efficient way possible. We're gonna DIY it, do it yourself. That's what we do on this channel, man. So let's go ahead and remove the last 3 screws and get this whole thing off. From the meter, it looks like it's about 2 quarts exactly, maybe a little over 2 quarts, but I know my car is jacked up, so it might be holding some in the back end. And you see some still dripping, but it looks like about 2 quarts exactly. Y'all can see the... So trying to record before I got from under up here. There was really no seal up under here, so I might just kind of just get this flathead, or you can get like a little polisher and kind of polish this stuff off. This is what the differential look like. In great shape, great shape to be at 220,000 miles. In great shape. No signs of wear, to be honest with y'all, man. No signs of giving out. But it does have a hook up here, so you gotta, when you have the lid on there, you gotta pull this up over the lid and it'll come right out for you. But I just wanted to show y'all before getting everything else out. So there actually still is some here. My try to flash the light with my headlight. There's some at the bottom. So look at this. Look at it. Look at it. So you see that little dip right there? So there's some still in there. But I'm not too concerned about it because my stuff mixes. The oil I have mixes with this. I'm pretty sure this is synthetic. But if you want to get it out, you can use your finger. Or I'm just using my flathead. You can just get it out that way. But it is pretty empty as you see. So technically, I really wouldn't worry about it, man. Just a little bit of fluid. Even if it's dirty fluid, I really wouldn't worry about it. And you can use a siphon also to kind of suck this out too. So we're just going through with the flathead, as you see. It's getting out the. It's like it's pretty much like a gasket maker. You can get this at any auto store. It's a gasket maker. Instead of buying the gasket, it's actually cheaper just to buy the gasket maker. And you can use the gasket maker for pretty much anything. So I'm just scrubbing off the gasket maker, just like it just forms into rubber, like a good rubber. So that's all I'm doing. So I got the wrong gasket, so I had to go back to O'Reilly's and go get another gasket, the actual gasket. This is the gasket, when I got online, this is the gasket that it recommended. So I think the AutoZone workers actually messed up. I went in there to the store and they was like, oh shit, our bad. So they gave me the wrong gasket. It was like $6 more, so it was like $13 in total. This gasket costs about $6, $7. So just a couple more dollars more, but the gasket does work. It does fit properly, the one I have. This gasket has 9 holes. Oh, I'm sorry, this gasket had 8 holes, 8 or 9 holes, and the other gasket supposed to have 10 or 9 holes, something like that. It's just off a hole. To go to O'Reilly's real quick and go pick me up this part. This part cost a little more. It was $7 more. The original part was $6.70 something. This part cost, let's see, I paid $7.63 in total. It was $13.29 in total for this part. So this is the exact one. They did give me the wrong one by mistake. It's actually on them, not me. But definitely see it has the little 2 pieces. It's a beetle on there. What the hell? As you see, Boom. Goes right up on there. But I'm gonna put some of this on there first. And I'm gonna put some of this on the back end, and I'm gonna put some of this on this end as well, so I can go flush with the on the actual differential. But we're gonna get some more of this stuff off. I can leave it on there. It ain't really affecting it, to be honest. So I might just leave it on there. It's still flush. Like it's pretty flush on there. It really ain't bothering it, honestly. Yeah. Maybe this part up here. Let's get our flathead. Am I recording? Just out a little bit. Clean some of the slip out. It's a little dirty in there, as you see. I'm gonna use some throttle body cleaner. Just gonna spray the actual thing on there. Step clean in here. You can see. Seal it on there as well. Holding it down with my thumb here so it won't move anywhere. And then once again, this is anti-seize, so it won't stick. And next time for the next change, it'll be easy to remove it. And you want to change your differential fluid every 60,000 miles. Technically, but with this Lucas, I really won't have to change it that much. That's the whole point of me changing it to Lucas, because whatever fluid it is, I've never seen no green fluid in a differential fluid. But this Lucas is going to definitely help out, make it last longer, less intervals of changing. That's why you invest in stuff like that. So I gotta put my finger on one of these spots. So you just want to make sure you hand tighten your screws down first before you use your power drill or your power tool, or before you manually tighten the 3/8 drive. I am going back through and manually tighten them, because sometimes that torque wrench doesn't tighten all the way. But as you see, manually, I gotta go back and manually tighten these. They do have a little bit of play, or a little bit of twist to them, just barely. No torque wrench needed, man. No torque wrench needed. Just manually get that feel for it. And I'm pretty much done. So do that one. That's it. I think I already did this one. Yeah, I started with this one. Yeah. Other than that, that's it, man. Let's put the fluid in there. Make sure it doesn't leak or anything, and shit, we good. Before or prior, there it is. Let's see it. That's all it is. It's just a 3/8 drive. I'm just gonna put my extension on there. This right here. See that? Let's get it out that way, just to have more leverage. As you see, that's it, man. Just put the fluid in there. I can see it on my camera close. There it is. Simple as that. Oh, y'all can't see, but be careful when pouring this because it can drop in your eye. So you have the little nozzle, so it'll be able to fit on here. I know you can't shut your light, but squeeze it. And obviously, when you start seeing stuff drip out, that's when you know your differential is full. Before you get done, just make sure it's not leaking. So I went back under there and I made sure it wasn't leaking, no leaks at all. The seal is good. Other than that, once again, I got my part from O'Reilly's. I got it for $13, $13.29. I got a refund or exchange, so it only cost me $7. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. Make sure you just double check your oil, make sure it's not leaking. All right, so it's a new day. I got another quart from O'Reilly because I didn't have a quart. When I went to the O'Reilly's, I returned that my gasket back at. But it's only 2 quarts. This is my old. I have my old oil in here, which is pretty much brand new to me, so I'm gonna keep it. I put literally a little bit in it, and it started dripping out. So only 2 quarts. Even if it don't drip out, just put 2 quarts in it. That's all it needs. Nothing more than 2 quarts. Literally, I tried it myself. So other than that, I'm making a wrap for the video.